Hey, what's up guys? Crixus here. Today I wanted to go over what I found when comparing the Chaos Halter versus the Powder of Burials. This is not a full guide for 99 Prayer or anything like that. I honestly just discovered the powders and wanted to give them a test run. So first thing is, we want to have the first stage prayer set. I will give a quick run through over how to obtain it, and if you want a more in-depth guide over the Ectofuntus later, I can surely make one. To obtain the first stage prayer set, we must turn in Ecto tokens at the Ectofuntus, which is just north of Port Phismatis. To do this, you must have completed the Ghost of Hoy quest, and you're going to want to have the Ghost Speak amulet when you're turning in the tokens and all that, and collecting your gear. So the set gives you a 6% XP bonus, and each piece costs 1,000 Ecto tokens. I'll show you a short clip of myself making 2 full runs. And keep in mind, I actually was able to get right at 300,000 XP an hour just doing this with very low tier ashes. In the video, I'm using Look of the Dwarfs. However, you could use the Ring of Wealth for the instant Grand Exchange teleport. Now we're going to have a preset created with the Ectophile, buckets of slime which you can buy for like 1 GP each off the Grand Exchange. And I am actually using Infernal Ashes which give a base XP of 250. I'm able to hit right at 300,000 XP per hour using those. If you were to use, and they're only 2 GP per XP. If you were to use Syrian Ashes, their base XP is 800 XP, and that's about 70 GP per XP that you're going to be paying. The middle ground would be Tortured Ashes, which is 360 XP, or 9 GP per XP. Either way, this method is actually fairly decent. Now you can see I am teleporting to the Grand Exchange, running to the bank, clicking Load Last Preset, hitting the Ectophile, jumping back and clicking the Ectofuntus. I was getting about 80 Ecto tokens per trip. So the reason we're using ashes instead of bones, despite bones actually giving better XP on pretty much all bones I think besides Syrian ashes, is that bones have to be ground into bone meal. Again, I'm not going to go into full detail about the Ectofuntus, just know that ashes are actually a better bet. Now that we have our first stage items, let's test our first method. I'm going to be using Dragonkin bones. They're not the best XP in the game. Frost Dragon Bones and Reinforced Dragon Bones are much higher. However, they're what I had, and I didn't want to spend a ton of money testing. So with that being said, let's get into the Chaos Altar. So real quick, because this isn't a full guide, the Chaos Altar is located in the wilderness, and I have a red arrow pointing its location out right here. Okay, so now that we're at the Chaos Altar, I have got my preset resaved. I've got my first stage stuff on. I have my timer going. I have my XP meter up. You'll see that I put on a few other things like the Falador shield and the Varrock body. That stuff isn't actually doing anything. I was experimenting around with prayer bonus, that kind of thing. It doesn't, not helping me. I did go ahead and activate the Salvation Aura. That's a tier 1 aura you can get from the loyalty program for 5,000 membership loyalty points. When that aura is active, 3% of your prayer points will be restored per 500 prayer experience gained, and it will also increase your prayer experience by 1%. That's why I activated it. Not a huge deal. If you don't have it, it's 1%, no big deal. That's going to be across both methods that I try. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to probably fast forward this clip of me running through. I don't think I quite make it to 10 minutes because the XP actually caps, and you'll see it if we slowed it down that the XP kind of just caps. So let me fast forward this and we'll cover the XP rates at the end. One last quick mention before I actually fast forward this. You'll notice that I cannot load last preset on the wilderness bank here. I actually have to click on him, right click on him and select bank. So that's something that's going to slow us down quite a bit as well as the running. Another quick thought, Chaos Altar actually gives 350% XP. So you'll notice I'm getting right around 600 XP per one of these bones that I'm buried, despite its base XP being much lower. Okay, so let's check out this final clip here. You can see I'm right around 805,000 XP per hour, and we're gonna hit our cap. I cut the video short of me going back and forth and proving that there's a cap here, but I bounce between 805 to 827 every time I bank from here on until I teleport out. So you'll see I keep going 827, 823, and then as I run to the bank, it goes down to 805, back over to here, 827. Okay, so let's go check out the burial powder method. So I came to Edgeville, same bank preset as before, same salvation aura. Gonna reset my timer, gonna reset my XP tracker here, back to prayer 0%. I'm going to drag one of my bones onto my action bar, which is the number 1. And all I'm going to do, literally all I'm going to do, is hold down the button 1 and never let go of it. And I'm going to right click the bank and load last preset every time I get close to being empty. So let's take a look at real speed how this goes. So you can already see just how much faster I'm getting through the bones. And I've already got the rank preset like right clicked and pulled open. So as soon as I get down to 1 bone left, I can click it and I'm already loading, and I'm just holding that number 1. So I never let off that key. And it is just 600 XP back to back to back to back to back. And you can see just how fast that XP bar is climbing. So the powder of burials gives 350% bonus XP when using it on bones as well. 1 dose of it lasts for 30 minutes. They weren't that expensive. I want to say it was 100 to 150k for one. And again, it lasts for 30 minutes. I cannot believe that I didn't know about this until like a week or 2 ago. But yeah, it gives the same bonus XP, 350% XP, to just the same as the Chaos Altar. But you can just process everything so much faster. All right, let's fast forward this all the way up until the end, and we will recap the XP. And just like that, something I did not plan for on this stream was that I managed to hit 20 million prayer XP. So that's absolutely wild. Okay, so as we're winding down here, you can see we're kind of capping. It's kind of fluctuating back and forth between 3.377, 3.7, or 3.37. So yeah, we're kind of capped here. This is absolutely insane. It crushed the Chaos Altar. So I got a little bit curious after this and decided I wanted to go see what it would have been, you know, just using the calculator, if I had done Frost Dragon Bones or if I had done Reinforced Dragon Bones. And what I came up with was that at 5,600 bones an hour, which is what I did, I had completed right at about, I want to say it was 14 or 1,500 bones in that 15 minutes. It comes out to 5,600 bones for the hour. I was able to gain that 3.37 million XP using these. If you change the base XP that I gained times the same amount of bones for Frost Dragons, which is 674, you would come out to 3.774. So only about a 410,000 XP gain. Not as big as I thought it would be. Of course, I hadn't looked into this before. The reinforced dragon bones, though, 712,000, or I'm sorry, 712 XP per bone, brings us out to 3.987. So, right, just, I mean, 12.8 thousand less than 4 mil per hour. That is really good. I mean, that is insane. So, I mean, we're talking about that's a 99 in less than 4 hours from level 1 if you had the cash to drop. Absolutely crazy XP. That's pretty much all I've got on this one, guys. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, share, do all that stuff. I appreciate your time. Until the next one, see ya.